What's going on, y'all? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Wally, and you are now tuned into Playboy Hustlers TV.
Part of me, I've been gone. I've been on the money run. Young nigga full of sauce. I don't really trust the law. I don't really trust the law. See, I be running through these streets. A lot of wicked shit I saw.
I am back with your boy Jesse Lee. You understand me? You know how JLP be doing. Well, today he's joining Judge Joe Brown, and they about to talk about your boy Trump. So listen, I'm gonna need y'all to sit back and react with your boy, and definitely make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, hit the notification bell so you can stay in tune with your boy. All right, sit back, baby. Let's go.
What's your opinion on what's happening with the Great White Hope, Donald Trump, right now?
You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and may be used, etc., etc. We know those as the Miranda rights. Miranda was not a nice person, but when you have law, a lot of times some of the most sacred principles are established through the aegis or the agency of somebody that's not nice. Now,
All right, Miranda is not a nice person. All right, you heard what Judge Joe Brown said. Now what we're gonna do is, when we finish with this video, we're gonna go and search that up and see exactly what he was talking about. All right, let's go.
if you're worried about downing Trump, you lose track of the fact that what you see, the indictments in New York, Florida, and Georgia, are completely outside of the law. Take what this clown Bragg did in New York. Whether you like Trump or not, essentially what they did is indicted him for being the victim of a blackmail attempt.
And that is a fact. I always felt that's blackmail, but all right, it's him, so things change, right? I guess people don't sit back and think for themselves critically sometimes. All you gotta do is take a step back, observe, and you can see better.
They said he attempted to bribe Stormy Daniels to remain silent. This guy didn't go to law school and didn't pay much attention when he was there, because when you flip the script as you were instructed first year, if you had to pay somebody to be quiet, you got blackmailed. So he's the victim of a felony. If you indict a corporation for failure to file an explicit report as to what the payout was, well, there was a court gag order, and if they filed the explicit report, they violated the court gag order. Okay, get to Georgia. I won't belabor all of the accounts, but I downloaded the 92-page indictment, and I was shocked to find that some of the crimes were that Trump is supposed to have advocated checking out Newsmax, Fox News, and some other conservative, religious-based news institutions.
That's deep right there. How many of you guys know exactly in depth what the indictments are about? Or do you only know what the media is telling you? You know, the syndicated media.
They're legal. Hell, I read them. So that's supposed to be somehow or another criminal now. All right, you get down to this thing in Florida, and they're talking about the documents. Well, let's forget what Trump did. Let's go back when he was not president of the United States and George Herbert Walker Bush was. There's a case from 1988, U.S. Supreme Court. It's called United States Department of Navy versus Egan, E-G-A-N. And if you read the concurring opinions, they say, since constitutionally the president is the commander-in-chief of the military and chief diplomat of the country, he has an inherent power to declassify or classify anything, any document, in any form, shape, or fashion he chooses.
All right, so if you didn't know that, now you do. Understand me? Now listen, Judge Joe Brown not out here saying the wrong things neither, all right? He's a judge. You know what he's talking about. And if you don't think you know what he's talking about, do your own research. Get your own answers, all right? Still going to come back in the same place.
He can do what he wants with it because, guess what? The mandate that causes it to be prepared says it is for the exclusive purpose of advising the president on the state of our intelligence versus what's going on in the world. So he also has a fiduciary responsibility. It's been held that you do, once you take that oath, whether you are in office or not, it still binds you, and you have to make an assessment on whether archivists have appropriate security clearances. And also, the other thing goes to this. Even if Congress comes up with a law that says he can't, well, that's unconstitutional. And Marbury versus Madison, 1803, 220 years ago, says if Congress passes an unconstitutional act, it is null and void. And that's what seems to be the case here. So you keep going into it, and you find something that is very disturbing. Individuals belonging to a party are going to do the equivalent of a child in elementary school throwing something at another child and then running to the teacher and saying, teacher, he's going to hit me. You just wait until you go, my mommy picks me up. You won't be able to catch me. Nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, I like his analogies. Judge Joe Brown be having me on the floor, yo.
See, that's what it looks like. And the idea that three individuals are going to, or three little entities are going to deprive the American public of who they want to vote for is absolutely disturbing. Let's say it looks like the National Socialist Workers Party. Now, if you're not familiar with that, the acronym for National Socialist Workers Party is Nazi, N-A-Z-I. And we remember Adolf and Heinrich and all those guys.
Amazing.
And
Let me
what
ask,
happened?
let me ask this. Do you think they're going to put him in prison?
There's no way this should stand on appeal.
Facts.
What they want to do is take allowance of what Biden and Stennis and Byrd introduced 40 years ago, is legislation that allows a U.S. attorney, for the specific purpose of crippling someone, bringing criminal charges, even if there's no chance of making them stick. This is what I said was happening when they started the prosecution of Dr. Bill Cosby.
You heard it from the man himself. He's well educated, very intellectual. He got a lot of credit to back up his story, all right? So with that being said, let me know if you agree with this, you disagree, if you understood or you didn't, all right? Make sure you go in the comments, run it up, flood it up, put 100 on the dash, and I'll make sure I respond real fast. Don't forget, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, man, most definitely hit that notification bell. See you guys on the next one. Thank you for sticking around. Love, y'all.